This is my Unit 7 assignment. Its topic is organ donation, and this covers my Unit 7 persuasive speech assignment and self-critique. The specific purpose is to persuade my audience to donate their organs and tissues when they die and to act upon their decision to donate. My thesis statement is the need is constantly growing for organ donors, and it is very simple to be an organ donor when you die. This topic has a good credibility. It asks certain questions like, how do you feel when you have to wait for something you really want? And what if it was something you couldn't live without? It says, my cousin was 5 years old, and when he found out he needed a new kidney, he went on the organ waiting list right away. He was called twice during a 6-month span that had a kidney available, only to find out that the kidney wasn't a good match. He had to wait again. A third time was a charm. A small adult was in an accident and his kidney was a good match. This story had a happy ending, but so many do not. One of the people on a waiting list for an organ transplant might be someone you know. Today, I'd like to talk to you about, first, the need for organ donors in our area. Second, how you can become an organ donor after you die. And finally, how you and your family can be organ donor recipients to benefit from your donation. People around the world, but also right here, need organ transplants, and they need our help. The problem is that there is lack of organs and organ donors to make organ transplantation possible. The need is many organs and tissues such as heart, lungs, liver, kidneys, pancreas, corneas, bone, skin, heart valves, and blood vessels. A new name is added to the national waiting list every 16 minutes. That means that 3 people will be added to the list during the time we are in the class today. The reason that are only 5,000 donors nationally per year is because organ donation is very important. The following poem by Robert Teston entitled "To Remember Me" shows the importance of donation. Give my sight to the man who has never seen a sunrise, a baby's face or love in the eyes of a woman. Give my heart to a person whose heart has caused nothing but endless pain. Take my bones, every muscle, every fiber and nerve in my body, and find a way to make a crippled child walk. Take my cells, if necessary, and let them grow so that someday a speechless boy will shout at the crack of a bat, and deaf girl will hear the sound of rain against her window. In my conclusion, as you can see, donating your organs can be one of the most important decisions you'll ever make, and also the greatest gift you could ever give. I've told you about the need for organ donors in our area, how you can become a organ donor after you die, and finally, how your family and organ recipients benefit from your donation. You become a donor by talking to your family and making sure they know you want to be a donor. Fill out and sign a donor card and indicate your wishes on your driver's license. What if the person waiting on the list needing an organ transplant was someone you loved? Imagine if you had a brother or sister who had unexpectedly died, and you were able to meet the person who received their heart, for example. Think of the satisfaction and possible comfort knowing that your brother or sister provided life for somebody else. I'm going to leave you with a short message from Michael Jordan, who is a sponsor for the Iowa Life Gift Coalition on organ and tissue donor awareness, and appears in their 1996 brochure. Please make the decision to become an organ and tissue donor. Remember, share your life, share your decision.